Alright, if you clicked on this video, hopefully you're like a teenager like me. I'm 18 years old and I want to share with you 5 things that I've done at 18 years old to help me focus in life. But I don't want to waste any of your time, so let's get right into it. Alright, number 1, not having Snapchat. I deleted Snapchat 7 months ago and I'm telling you right now, it is a complete life changer. So the reason I did this, I heard one day online to delete Snap, so I was like, alright, let's do the math about it. And I calculated, alright, if I'm on Snap for 10 minutes a day, that's 2.5 days a year consumed by Snapchat. So I did the math again. Well, I'm probably more close to about using an hour, 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes throughout the day here and there. It comes out to an hour. Did the math. That is 15 days consumed by Snapchat a year. Yes, 15 days of your life are consumed by Snapchat a year. And I was like, okay, Snapchat's consuming this much time. What is my most valuable asset again? Oh, it is my time. So why am I giving it out to this pointless app that I just send pictures to females who just want validation and just scroll through stories and just watch people's lives? It doesn't even matter to me. I also want to mention the amount of FOMO that app gives you is mind-blowing. Like, you ever try to focus in on the weekends and you got Snap and you just see all your friends out having fun and all their Snap locations are all together and you're like, fuck, man, I just want to go out. So I deleted it because it did not benefit me. And you might say, oh, well, what about Instagram? What about TikTok? See, I had a plan with Instagram and TikTok. I planned it. I'm currently building a following on there that eventually I'll be able to monetize and get brand deals and do all bunch of things with. And the thing with Snapchat is you can't really grow a following on there. You can't really monetize on there. It's just a friend kind of for you and your friends. And I just did not see a point in having the app. So realize that you're going to have to sacrifice your comfort if you want a better future for yourself. So if you haven't already, delete Snap for just 1 week. Just try it out. And if you don't like it, go ahead and re-download the app. But I can almost guarantee you the benefits you will reap instantly are going to make you wish you would delete the app way sooner. Alright, number 2, affirmations around my room. And I want to take you guys on a little walk for this one. Alright, so these things around my room, stuff like this. I have absolute faith in my vision, learn, grow, make, live more. Right here, affirmations I read to myself every night. There's this handsome dude. I love this one right here. The infinite intelligence which gives me this desire leads, guides, and reveals to me the perfect plan for the unfolding of my desire. It kind of goes on even farther. We have a 1-year goal over here, whiteboard. I like this one right here too. That person will not be in your life forever. You have a future to focus on, King. Focus. So it's a lot of things like that. Oh, this is a good one too. You have no time to waste. I like that one, but sometimes I do stare at it and lay in bed. You can't be perfect, and I want to touch on that. I'm not perfect. I don't look at these every day, but the thing about them is listen to this. People always ask me, Ryan, how do I get over my ex? And I say, out of sight, out of mind. Mute their stories, delete their contacts, delete all the photos you have of them, get them out of sight and out of mind because you're not going to think about them. But the opposite applies for these things around my room. Even though I'm not going up to them and reading them every day, I still see them in my peripheral vision and I know what they say. And that has some pressure on me. Right over here, I showed you my 1-year goal, I know that's there. There is a box. Here, I want to show you. There is a box mark that says, failure is not an option. Wait, it's not, succeed. Every day, when I go over there to change my clothes and get shoes, I see them for visual vision. I know I'm going to have to check that box mark. This December, it's a 1-year goal, this December. So I'm always thinking about that. It's always pushing me. All these things around my room are pushing me because you are a product of your environment. Your environment is everything. That's why I have these plants around here. I'm not trying to be a product of these plants, but it's my environment. It's vibey. It makes you creative. It pushes you. So I really recommend it. Everyone to just take a piece of paper, grab a Sharpie, it makes it aesthetic, grab a Sharpie, and just write down affirmations. inspiring things that you're going to look at, things that will keep you focused. And I want to say, I originally got this idea. It was inspired by Alex Sedlak. I give all credit to him for all these amazing things on my walls. But yeah. Alright, the third thing that keeps me focused is journal. So I know journaling has been talked about a lot, so I'm going to keep it nice and short. So I've made journaling a part of my routine, my morning routine, 7 months ago, and it has been a complete life changer. This is my book right here. We're almost filled up. We're getting close to the end. It's actually kind of falling apart here. Got this journal off Amazon. I like it because I think the vibe of journaling is really important. Okay, I wasn't going to go too deep into it. But what I want you to understand about journaling is the power of your subconscious mind. So you can reprogram your mind by telling yourself these things. So when you wake up every day, and you tell yourself today's going to be a good day. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to be creative. I'm going to accomplish this, that, and the third. You are reprogramming your mind to have a better day, to be more productive. And believe it or not, your body and mind respond so well to the things you tell yourself. It's like absolutely amazing. So like, I really urge you to either just tell yourself good affirmations in the morning or journal and just, say I'm going to have a good day. Say these really good affirmations and just watch the magic work. All right, number 4. And this one is massively important for a lot of people, especially if you're young. Limiting your phone usage before bed and after you wake up. We were given this beautiful technology that you can do so much with, but none of us were taught how to use it. Because if we were taught how to use it, everybody would be making so much fucking money off their phone. It would just be absurd. So, teach yourself how to use it. I'm going to help you teach how to use it, okay? Use it as a tool and not just like entertaining yourself all the time. So, before you go to bed, at least 30 minutes, try to go for an hour without your phone, without TV, without any blue light, because the blue light is affecting your sleep and wake cycles. Like, why do you think melatonin has become like so popular? Because there's so much fucking blue light that's fucking with our sleep and wake cycles that we need to take this external melatonin so that we can fall asleep. Because like personally, I take melatonin every single night. Like, I just can't sleep without it. So what I replaced my nightly routine with is reading a book. I like to read for at least like 30 minutes every night before I go to sleep. And I some nights like I'll watch a YouTube video. Yeah, I turn the brightness really dark down, but some nights I do watch YouTube. But I really just try to like every single night, especially when I need the rest, to put my phone away 30 minutes to an hour before I'm gonna go to sleep, read my book, and then I like to just go lay in my bed and just look up at the ceiling after and just think. And I'm gonna talk about the thinking later. Alright, let's talk about the morning thing now. Not using your phone in the morning. And I'm sure you've heard both of these a lot, but I just want to touch on this again because this is what has changed me a lot. So, since I can remember, I would always go on my phone right after I wake up. For so long I can remember this. Always on my phone. Whether I was just going through Instagram or watching TikTok, I would just always be on it. And when I stopped doing this, it was fucking life-changing. And at times it does get hard, like, to just like get out of bed. Sometimes you just want to lay down there and watch some stuff though to get you motivated or get that dopamine flowing in your head so you can get up. But I'm telling you, stick to the fucking plan, yo. Because you should be trying to lift the heaviest rock in the morning so all the other rocks are easier to lift throughout the day. And by doing this in the morning, when you wake up, you won't go to your subconsciously programmed, routine. I'm sure when you wake up, you don't even really spend time to really think. You get up, what do? You maybe go to the bathroom, you eat, you drink some water or something, and you don't really think much. So what I urge you to add into your routine, this is what I've done, is you get up, go to the fucking bathroom, I grab my Celsius, but then I go to my journal and I think. I look out the window sometimes and I just try to think as much as possible the first 30 minutes of your day. Get your mind right. Make sure you pay yourself before you pay like anyone else. Give yourself time before you give anything else time. And I think this is why common sense is not so common these days, because nobody spends the time to actually think. We're all so consumed in just whatever we're doing, and then our phones or just whatever, that we just don't spend time to think. I mean, you go to like a waiting lobby and just like everyone's just on their phone. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but like we gotta remember, like sometimes it's good to just stare at the wall and think. Like, how do you think Albert Einstein invented so many things? You think it just like came to him one day? You think he just went about his day and he like figured out how to make he made light bulbs? No. You know, he definitely spent a lot of time thinking about it, you know. For real, try this out, because you never know what crazy life-changing ideas might come to your head. And if you're asking yourself, well, why do I need like ideas? Why do I need to be creative? This world values creators, values people who give value, people who have new ideas. What's the best way to get new ideas? It's the best way to add value to this world is to literally think. Use your brain, bro. Okay, you don't need to search up how to figure out anything. It's literally all in here, bro. All right, number 5, and I really want you to pay attention to this one, because this could be life-changing to you. It was life-changing to me, and that is respecting yourself. Nowadays, so many people do not respect themselves. They eat donuts when they know they shouldn't. They take a nap when they know they have work to do. They stay up late when they know it's going to affect their productivity tomorrow. You have to respect yourself enough to sacrifice your comfort for your success. What I like to do is I like to treat myself like my own coach, or like I'm like the big boss of like some big company. And here's why. Okay, let's say you're the big boss of some big company, and you know you're trying to work on your side business or something. Ask yourself, you know, when you're feeling tired, ask yourself, what would the boss do? You know, you wake up one day and you're not really feeling it, but what would the boss do? What would he do? He would go to work. He would still do the work. He's got people relying on him. You know, he respects himself enough to show up to work even when he's not feeling it. Or let's say you're your own coach. You know, what would you tell somebody? You know, what would your coach tell you? If you had a coach, even, what would your coach tell you? He would get you driven. He would get you going to go about your day when you're feeling tired. You know, you're feeling tired, you don't want to go to the gym. What is he going to do? He's going to get you hyped up. He's going to get you amped. He's going to say, come on, let's go. It's only an hour's of work, and then after that, you can, you know, go relax. That's what he would do. So I do that to myself. I respect myself enough to hold myself accountable to do things even when I'm tired, even when I don't feel like it, even when I'd rather sit in my bed right there and eat, what are they called? They're like the Quaker Oat little things, and just like watch some YouTube and just scroll through frickin' Instagram. You know, that sounds really nice right now. I'm gonna go do it after this YouTube video. But not only having respect in that way, but having respect in the way you allow other people to treat yourself. Once you like really know your worth and you really start respecting yourself, you're gonna be very picky about like what opportunities you are taking, who you are letting in your life, all of that. So once you know your worth, and once you know what you bring to the table, you're not going to settle for less. Just because you're horny, just because you're lonely, just because you want something, you're not going to go settle for less, you know. You're not going to go settle for the 4s when you know for a fact you can go get a 9 or 10. You just know it's going to take the work. It's going to take a year or 2 of focused work to get there. And you respect yourself enough to put in that work. You respect yourself enough to not stop at the rest stop. Really, really think about that one. But this really helps me stay focused, because I choose to wait for what's best for me. I choose to wait for the right opportunities. I'm not going to take the first opportunity, you know, that comes to me, because I don't have a scarcity mindset. You know, I'm not going to settle for like someone who's not going to treat me amazing, because I'm going to wait for the right person, because I don't have a scarcity mindset. I know there's an abundance of like beautiful women out there. I know there's abundance of awesome opportunities out there. I'm not scared of losing out on an opportunity, or losing out on like, you know, someone who's not going to treat me, you know, as good as I could be treated. The thing is, you can fake being a high value person, but you can't lie to the universe. You can act all day like, oh, you're some high value person, but when you're not actually treating yourself like a high value person on every single level, The universe sees that, bro. You can't lie to it. So be truthful to yourself, because if you feel the same exact way about like what I just said, what we just talked about, respecting yourself and waiting for the right things, success is not a maybe. It's 100% guarantee, and I can promise you that. But yeah, that wraps it up. Those are 5 things that keep me focused as an 18-year-old who doesn't go to college, never plans on going to college, and he's gonna make it with the power of his creativity and mind and these books right here. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found some value in that. Keep rocking. I'm proud of you. You're doing great. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.